I really don't like this filter, but I really don't feel good, and I look like dog, like literally, like literally like dog shit. Everything is swollen. I have allergies. Ignore me, but we were right, y'all. We were right. We were right when we were talking about the animals, and I'm about to tell you why. Go to your fucking search bar on here, okay? Go up here and just put the word animals in. Don't put anything else in. Put animals in. It will fill the rest in for you, and put acting weird 2026. You go to the first video. Oh, this was the first video that came up for me. The first video, a woman comes on and she's like, yeah, it's weird. I was visited in the middle of the night last night. And she watches a Ring camera. A bear, a bobcat, and a skunk all were at her house, okay? Why? Why? A bobcat, a bear. The skunk is understandable because they are nocturnal, right? And they scavenge and do shit like that, right? That makes sense. A fucking bobcat, get the fuck out of here. Then, if you kept going, there's a man on there talking about his chickens, right? And he's like, man, I keep trying to tell you guys. And this was the end of March, right? And he's like, I keep trying to tell you guys, something's not right with these damn animals. He said, my chickens won't even come out the coop. He said, the other day they ran, all of his chickens ran, okay? Into their coops and haven't come out since. And chickens don't act like that. Chickens like to run, they're free range, right? Then the biggest one we seen, what, a couple days ago? 21 dead canines wash up on Washington, Guems Island. They're like, oh, well, you know, we have these breeders around here and tankers. Listen, it's not what's happening, it's when it's happening. It's not a coincidence that all of these animals are scared to death, okay? Scared to the point where if you go to the Dallas Zoo, they're not moving. Y'all know how I feel when it comes to the animals, okay? And I hate this filter. I really fucking do. It's making me not listen. I'll explain it. I'll explain it when I'm better, okay? But you go to the Dallas Zoo and the animals are moving. No, they're not moving. It didn't even look like they were breathing, bro. Because they're scared of something. So that's what they do when they're scared. But I've seen flocks do that. Like chickens. I've seen birds do that shit. When they're scared, they all flock together and they just are still. But this was every species that was at that fucking... Maybe they all do that. Maybe that's their thing. But why not run, right? Why not howl? And I don't know the ins and outs of all the animals at that zoo. Y'all can let me know. But 21 dogs washing up on that fucking island. No. I was trying to think, well, she said that they were breeders. No, there's no way. Because if this is happening over here, okay? And something similar is happening over here, and over here, and over here, and over here, it doesn't mean, because the people on that island are upset, okay? They got the news coming out there. They called the news because this shit was so crazy. And the fact that they just keep saying canine is what's bothering me, because someone said that they were fox size and they were all the same size, okay? They said, I'll put the article up from The Guardian, and they didn't put any pictures up. If you guys seen pictures of these canines, because when you say canine, the species Canis, right? You think there's different things that are, I'm sick, I can't think. There's different things that are covered in that, right? I'll put it up because it was bothering me. I'm sorry, y'all. But there's different kinds of dogs that are considered canine. That tells me they can't figure it out. Okay, they can't figure it out. Something is weird about them. And then remember the Montauk Monster video that I made that washed up in California? I think they said it was on where's Snoop Dogg from? They washed up on that beach where Snoop Dogg's from, Long Beach, California. Now, it was weird, it looked weird, and that's what I'm saying. If that's what, because they won't show the picture, so they said that they were all the same size, and the one that we saw recently, they said it was the Montauk Monster because it looked skinned. Okay, it was skinned. It was skinned, and it had fucking hands, like it, not paws. I'm not that sick. Okay. It looked like human hands, and it had stab marks in it. If I go back, I'll find the picture and I'll put it up if you guys didn't see my Montauk Monster video. But and again, oh, you know, people are always going to say that this shit is common, right? But when you have the news going out there because someone reported it, that means it's not common. Okay, something is wrong. 21 21, 21, 21, 21. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it.